Self-improvement is based on how much you know yourself. Usually, this knowledge is limited to our self-perception, which is, let's say, biased. Instead, imagine if you could listen to your own mind, like tuning into a radio station broadcasting your deepest thoughts, revealing your hidden life script, new things about yourself that you never knew before. That's what you would do with a therapist. But to what extent is it possible to decode your subconscious without professional help? Today I will share with you the one tool I found to uncover what was previously hidden. And let me tell you, it's not about becoming, but about revealing. Have you ever snapped at somebody because you were angry about something entirely unrelated? That's what we call a projection, and we will need those later. Think of projections as our mind's shield, artfully wielded by our subconscious. It's a defense strategy used to guard us from facing the stinging truths about ourselves. That deep down we might feel vulnerable, exploited, or alone. Although they are at the core of true self-improvement, these experiences are extremely hard to catch. This is by design, since our mind has banished them into the depths of our subconscious. Unprocessed emotions, stowed away in your emotional safe. Where self-improvement seeks to polish our external selves, shadow work seeks to illuminate our internal realities. Usually it takes a professional, a therapist, to see your shadow self. Why? Because when we try to analyze ourselves, our view is distorted by our personal perspective. Instead, we need to change this very perspective by using a concept called mind distraction. Distracting your conscious mind allows your subconscious thoughts to surface in the form of projections. Instead of asking, "What can I change about myself?" we ask, "What can I see and acknowledge?" Let me walk you through a simple exercise you can try now. Think about the last time you were jealous of someone else's achievement. Maybe it was a good relationship, maybe they had financial success and you didn't, or they just had real nice clothes. Whatever it was, try to picture it. Now realize that the things you are getting jealous of are often a projection of your own insecurities or feelings of inadequacy in those areas. You see, what happened here was that we distracted your mind to focus on the other person, while your shadow self could freely project your hidden thoughts about yourself on this external image. There are many such methods using projections and distraction, some of which you may have heard of. For example, the Rorschach test, where we find meaning in ink blots.
Staring at these two figures, I see them totally immersed in the act of cooking, a large pot shared between them. The image in the center, it's like two hearts entwined. Maybe it's just me reading too much into it, but could they be in love? Maybe those two figures are not just any couple, but parents with a cot or a Moses basket. Could they be fighting over the baby, the cot caught in a tug of war? It's a grim thought. Parents tearing each other apart in divorce, fighting over who gets the children. That's a nightmare I'd never wish to live.
Or Freudian slips, where our true thoughts sneak into our conversations.
They want us to leave. That's what they want us to do. And I think the world would be better off if we did leave. If we left the world.
Or word associations, hinting at projections.
Provocateur. Woman. Provocatrix. Hot. Target.
My personal breakthrough came from 3 particular projective tests that utilize mind distraction. I have put these tests in a separate video format on my website, and I invite you to try it out yourself. But first, let's do another exercise. I'm sure many of you have heard of or even tried out guided meditations. These exercises can be varied, but they all serve the same purpose: to distract our conscious mind. The choices and strategies you make within such exercises can reveal much about your subconscious thoughts and feelings. Let's try it out. Close your eyes and picture this. You're walking through a tranquil forest, and suddenly, you come upon a wall on your path. Imagine that wall in your mind. What does it look like? How tall is it? What is it made of? Now you need to overcome this wall. Just notice your first instinct here. Do you want to climb over it? Or maybe go around it? Or do you want to knock it down? Each of these responses can reveal something about how you handle obstacles or changes in your life. For instance, if your first instinct was to climb over it, it might show that you are someone who faces problems head-on and is not afraid to put in some effort to overcome challenges. But if you decided to go around it, it could suggest that you prefer to avoid direct confrontation and look for alternative solutions. Knocking it down could indicate a desire for forceful, direct action. While you were imagining this scenario, your conscious mind was focused on the wall, allowing your subconscious thoughts to project your hidden perceptions onto the obstacle. Such quick exercises let us see just how powerful this self-improvement tool can be. Imagine the revelations you can get when using stronger projective trainings, such as the one I offer on my website. It's not about becoming someone else, but revealing who we truly are and understanding our reactions and emotions. Interestingly enough, everything we do in life, to some extent, is a projection. Our subconscious mind influences every single decision and action we take. The clothes we choose to wear, the career paths we follow, the values we hold dear. They all tell a story about what lies beneath the surface. The journey to self-improvement begins with self-understanding. And the tool to help you with that might already be within you, waiting to be acknowledged. Let me know your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, check out this video to bring your self-improvement to the next level.